digits out for these last 2 games?
I'm going to really have to step up, just like I've been doing whenever we had to rotate. And it's really nothing different now because we've been doing this the whole season.
Are you going to start? Do you have the potential to start these last 2 games?
I don't know how it's going to go. We just have to work out kind of him being totally out. It's always been we either rotate or something. So I guess it's probably going to be a game time decision or something. I don't really know.
Are the three you guys, you and Jacquez and Jordan, are you guys both learning both the Sam and the Jack? Or is it one?
It's just we all have learned both sides, and this is one of the reasons why we have learned both sides since training camp.
Yeah.
And right now, I think Jock and Jordan are going to start at the outsides, and we're just going to rotate from there.
So it's kind of just the three you guys in those 2 spots.
Yeah.
How hard is it to replace a guy like Kurt on and off the field? What he brings to the linebacker?
It's going to be hard because I'm used to him being out there, and he used to me being out there. Like it'd probably be the same if it happened to me and he would be out there. Because I mean, we both know our position and we know it. It's just ever since for the past year we've been out there together, and it's kind of crazy now that he's out.
How tough was it last year not being able to play in a bowl game? I mean, how difficult? I mean, I can imagine getting to Tennessee, you're assuming you're going to be playing in a bowl every year.
It sucks because you have so long between the end of the season and the beginning of the next one. It just hurt from not being able to get to a bowl game, and especially losing to like the team we lost to last year at the end of the season. And that's been 27 years before they beat us, and we was the class to lose to them, and it's just horrible.
I mean, how much extra incentive does it give y'all to want to go back to a bowl after being left out here?
You don't want to feel that embarrassment again for not making it to a bowl game, and it's a lot of things that people here in the past have done for Tennessee, and not to make it to a bowl game 2 consecutive years is not going to be good. It won't go over well.
How much more motivation is it, particularly for you, Willie, because you're one of the few seniors on this team?
It's extra motivation because I don't want to be a part of the senior class who didn't make it again, and a lot of other seniors feel the same way, and who knows how much football they'll play after this. So we don't really want to end it after the Kentucky game. We want to end it after a bowl game and a win at a bowl game.
Willie, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Well, you're a senior. You're kind of an older guy. Probably have more of a grasp on the situation that Coach Dooley is in. Is it hard for guys that are maybe 18, 20 years old to understand that you hold his livelihood in the palm of your hand?
Yeah, they don't really understand it that way. I think they're just thinking about more so playing for each other and sticking together and staying in it for him. And we don't really think about the fact of him possibly losing his job. We just think about the fact of we need to play for him because that makes it good for us in the future. If you play hard for somebody, no matter what the circumstance is for that person, that's, I guess you can say, good karma for you coming back because somebody else is going to put it in for you.
How emotional was that meeting with him yesterday morning, Willie?
It was pretty emotional. You can imagine how it was. I mean, who knows what's going to happen next year, and I've been around all these coaches who've been out and in. It's a pretty difficult situation. I feel really sorry for his family to have to go through this, and I know he don't want us to really think about him in this situation, but think about winning these games. But it's kind of hard because I saw Coach Farmer have to leave, and he cried, and then all of the assistant coaches who left and everything. It's a hard situation to be in.
Hey, what was the biggest impact you felt like that Coach Dooley and Coach Conklin and even Brandon Staley had on the defense last week as you guys sort of shuffled some things up?
It was a big impact. Coach Staley is a real upbeat, motivational type of guy. Like whenever you make a play, no matter how small of a play you made, if it's just being where you're supposed to be, he's gonna congratulate you on it. And I think for a few of the younger guys who playing, that's good motivation for them because they feel like anytime they do something good, they're gonna get a pat on the back. And you don't always look for that, but sometimes it helps, especially DC.
I know that we're not watching the film with you, but it looked like, from afar that operationally you guys were just cleaner and everything was a little bit smoother. Did you feel like that played out?
I think everything was cleaner. We still made a few mistakes, and that's the SEC for you. Even if Missouri was only in the SEC for 1 year, I mean, they've been through all these games now. any big college game, you can't make not one mistake, and that's kind of what happened last week. Those few plays that hit big and ended the game for us.
Is that positive motivation something that hasn't happened a lot prior to the changes that were made last week?
It's always been positive motivation. We always keep each other up and everything, and it's
From
just,
the coaching staff.
Yeah, well, it's just Coach Staley, that type of person. Not saying that Coach Sal motivate us, and whenever we do something good, he congratulates you on it. It's just this type of person Coach Staley is a very motivational person, and you feel it different from him than you feel from other coaches.
Dominated this series with Vanderbilt over the years. How does it feel to go into a game with Vanderbilt as an underdog?
It's a rivalry game, so it's really no underdog if you really think about it. Like last year, they were probably the underdog, and years before, and they still play us hard, and we're going to play them hard. And it's a rivalry. It's Vanderbilt.
How much pride is on the line in a game like these last two?
A lot, because we want to go to a bowl game, and it's more based on that than it is just the fact of it's Vanderbilt or Kentucky. It's just we want to go to a bowl game. We don't want to be sitting at home during the postseason, so we have to win these 2 games.
Is all this stuff with Coach Dooley distracting in terms of preparing for a game?
No, it's not really distracting because, a lot of the younger guys is out there playing and they don't really actually know. They only hear it from the outside, and we've been sticking together real well throughout this whole situation, and I think everybody's going to get through it.
One more, guys.
Well, it's probably not a fun thing to say, but y'all who are seniors, have kind of been through this a couple times. I mean, is it something that you look back and you say, we'll just get through it again?
Yeah, I look at it and I feel sorry for the younger guys who don't really know how all these changes really affect them, and being through it so many years and going through so many position coaches. Like, this is my 5th position coach. Nobody really knows how much it affects you as a player, but all you got to do is just really stick through it, and that's probably something I need to tell the younger guys and a lot of the guys who've been through it already. Just tell them to keep playing hard no matter who's here.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.